Happy holidays, everybody, here on the Collector's Table Live. Thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. I got my fancy little hat. I got my panel of guys we're about to introduce. Let's get the music going and jump straight into the show. Let's get the Christmas spirit going. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. First up, I got my man, the Dark Lord, joining us today. Check this.
Merry Christmas to all the fellow geeks out there.
Yeah, I love the Christmas shirt, man. It looks awesome.
Nice.
And the hat. Don't forget the hat.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be on the show if you're not wearing a Santa hat.
Well, I guess we got to kick one person. No, I'm just kidding. Next up, we got my man, Critical Mass. He's got a hat on Mickey. That's what counts.
And Mickey brought music.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us today.
Keep us on the show. Keep us on
man.
the show, Mickey.
It looks good, man. It looks good. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're having a good weekend so far, Critical. And then we got my main man, my other co-host, K to the Fet. Oh,
cheers, mate.
What's he drinking over there?
This would be a Bullet and in my Blade Runner glass.
This would be a man drink, Adam. I don't know if you know that shit.
White Claw.
I grab whatever in the fridge. You know what? I got a Blue Moon, mango wheat, whatever that is.
All right.
Yep.
I got coffee.
You got coffee.
Depending on how the show goes.
It's a double strike, Critical.
I also have
Well, it's not. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here, Adam.
Right.
It's not noon yet. It's not noon
It's
yet.
Christmas, Critical. It's Christmas.
Okay, where's that rum? What did I do with that rum?
There we go.
There we go. Now we're getting it started. Let's go.
The shit started.
Next, we got special guest, Top Gun Collector up in the house. Al, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy
you doing
Christmas Eve. Doing good, just glad to be here.
You got your hat too, I see. Let's see that hat from the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
That thing looks good.
Pleated, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Last minute pickup at Walgreens.
Hey, I got mine at Walgreens too.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, the battery's probably going to run out in like 3 minutes, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, how's everybody doing today, man? Let me turn down the music just a tad so I can talk to everybody. How's everybody doing today? Shane, what's going on with you, man?
I'm good, man. I was up early, got some stuff done. I got the kiddos coming over later on with the grandson, so that's going to be fun. Have some appies. It's a tradition at my house. We open one gift on Christmas Eve, and then the rest Christmas. So,
you know, it's going to sound really fucking terrible. You know what we do in my house? So my kids are older and stuff like that. So we never wait for Christmas. We're just like, we got our gifts, let's just open them. And so we're like terrible like that. But now when they were kids, yeah, we used to wait till Christmas, all the hype, the build up, that was fun. But anyway, K-Fet.
Man,
what's up?
Good. Doing good. All my Christmas shopping's done. Everything's wrapped under the tree. We've set. Got some family in town. They'll be coming over later this afternoon. So, yeah, just laying low, hanging out with some of my favorite guys. And, we got a lot of shit to talk about today. There was a lot of stuff thrown out
to talk about today. Actually, we're going to talk about something. I'll keep it a surprise. We'll bring it up in a second. Al, what's up with you, man? What's new?
All good, man. Today, just going over one of my relatives' house. All the family, pretty much, we all celebrate the 24th. So I'm in charge of making the ham today. And then I'll be making some drinks, some
nice.
Few drinks and stuff.
Man, let me see what you got back there. You got a statue back there. Oh, you got a couple statues.
I got a few, man.
Ooh, look at that Spawn in the center where it should be.
Hello.
Yeah, looking good. Looking real good. Oh, I like that. I like that Batman versus Joker dragon down there. That was one piece I came really.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one, man.
Yeah.
Hey Al, let me ask you a question. Are you a big Spawn fan?
Yeah, I like Spawn. I think right now I got the so I have the bust and I also have a 1/3 on pre-order. It's a custom. I think Adam may have had Dan on the show.
Yeah.
Being done by Dan.
What size did you order? 1/3 or 1/4?
1/3.
There's a real
fan.
Real fun fan right there.
Yeah.
No, these fake ass bitches.
Hopefully it gets produced. I know he said that as long as there was a long enough interest list, he'll produce it. But it looks like, hopefully, looks like it.
Nah, good for you, Al. Real Spawn fan.
Yeah.
Nice to see
Big
one
ass
of
Spawn fans out there. Yeah, we're gonna cover some stuff today, guys. We got a lot to cover. A lot of Prime One Studio stuff that was coming out. Man, I wish Prime One would make a Spawn, but anyway, that's on a separate note. But let me not forget about my man Critical over here. Critical, how's what's new with you, man? How's everything going?
Everything's good. I'm trying to redeem myself, so I didn't bring the hat.
You're already redeemed, my friend.
Gonna spike it with a little rum there.
Nice.
Since coffee's not good enough. Not much, just chilling. Tomorrow would be our day. We don't do anything for Christmas Eve, so
really?
tomorrow my family's coming over to my house. My mom, my sister, my brother. His daughter is in Phoenix, so he drove out there to hang out with her.
Okay.
So my nephew, my girl, my wife. Might as well call her my wife. We've been together for more than 20 years, but we're not married.
Oh yeah, you guys are married.
Yeah, we're married. We're married.
Yeah,
she can take half my shit.
Yeah, she can have that collection.
Take half your shit for your wife.
Yeah, half my statue collection. Hell, she probably wants to take half my statue collection and throw it in the trash. She's like, why are you spending money on this stuff? I like it. Okay, just don't be late on your portion of the rent.
All right, I got to show this. I was trying to. Sorry, I was preoccupied for a second. I'm trying to pull this up because Shane. We want to show a couple Christmas trees, and I want to show Shane's Christmas tree. I think he's got an amazing tree. He spent a lot of time on it, and it looks really good. And I wanted to share it with the community. So let's bring this up real quick. Look at that tree, boy! Woo!
Nice.
Vader on top.
Vader, right?
You got
looks
Vader
small.
on top, right?
It looks small, but that window is really 27 feet tall, so that's a 12-foot tall window.
Oh, wow.
Are those
But I
miniature
love-
Death Stars?
I love how the presents are bigger than the tree. Like you know where your priorities lie.
Well, that's
I
what's
like
important,
that.
right? Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
What's more important, the tree or what's underneath the tree,
That's true. Well, I mean, it depends.
right?
But let's compare this to a man who's got bricks in his driveway. Oh, no. Here we go. Bam. Look at that tree.
Nice.
What a poser.
I try. I put up my tree. I'm proud of it. It's humble. It's small, but I do my best. I'm a struggling Canadian with a family to feed, and then Kevin comes and just fucking flexes all over me with his 14-foot tree and his 28-foot tall ceilings, vaulted ceilings. Go fuck yourself in your mahogany floor.
Those are definitely mahogany. I'm just saying.
Fucking mahogany for sure.
How dare you flaunt your wealth in front of me?
This was, by the way, Kevin, this was Shane's idea. He's like, hey, I want you to show my little ass tree and then go to Kevin's big ass mansion that he's got this like 12-foot tree in his house.
How dare you?
ridiculous.
How dare you flex
man.
and show me that I need to be working harder, making more money?
Yeah, make better life decisions, people. Come on.
Yeah.
Kevin said, "It's not my fault. It's your fault."
All right. While I have you guys here, we're gonna pull this up and talk about this real quick. This was the XM thing. I know Shane, you wanted to talk about this for a second.
Yeah. So last week on Friday, I won this. So I guess that was 2 days ago. I won this from the Collectors Club from the man Dilber. So I have a sale going on right now, today only. $875 shipped in North America. Brand new.
Damn. 875, you said?
$875 brand new shipped North America.
That's a steal.
Below
There you
It's a
retail.
go.
big piece.
There you go. Anybody that wants XM thing, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty massive piece.
It
'cause
is.
It's a quarter scale.
Great looking piece.
He said Bane is selling it for $875 shipped anywhere in North America.
Mm.
So there you go. All right, let's stop that a second. Let's say what's up to the guys in the chat. Let's see who's all up in here. Let's turn up the music a little bit and give greetings to our guys around the world. Let's see who's in here.
John.
We got in here first. Jonas. Nice to see you again, Jonas. Merry Christmas Eve, collector's table, and Merry Christmas for all for tomorrow. Stay safe and enjoy your family. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Happy holidays to you and your family, too. Nice guy. One of my favorite guys right here. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Nice guy. Alan, Merry Christmas. How you doing? Who else we got in here? We already said Alan. Mitch. What's going on, Mitch? Hey, Mitch, you're you just won the yeah. So your prize is in the mail. Your prize is in the mail, man. All right. I'm pretty sure Kevin got with you already. Jonas, we already said what's up. Dinesh, nice to see you again. Hey everyone, happy holidays. K-Fet saying what's up to everybody. What else we got in here? Polish. How do you say that? Puma. That's a new name. Welcome, man. Thanks for joining. Facebook user, if you switch over to YouTube, we can see who you are, or else you got to grant permission for Facebook so we can know who you are. But Merry Christmas to you too. My man, Rashid. What's going on, Rashid? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Lifer, what's going on? Always nice to see you. Shane saying what's up to peeps. We got another Facebook user. Facebook user, if you just switch over to YouTube, we'll know who you are. Slifer saying what's up to a couple other people. Who else we got in here? I don't want to miss anybody. Ledge, what's going on, Ledge? My man. Critical saying what's up. Another Facebook user. Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining. Another Facebook user. We got a lot of Facebook users. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Really next level. Yeah. Yep. All right. In case Shane, in your case, Shane, what's around the tree? Top Gun Collector saying what's up. Everyday Collector, John, what's up, man? Hey guys, Savage, you see, he sells it. I promise all Canadians aren't like Shane. Hey man, he won it fair and square. He could do, I guess, what he wants with it. But, or he could.
It's a great piece. If I had room, I'd keep it.
Yeah.
I just don't have room.
You don't collect the Fantastic Four or anything like that, do you?
No, I don't. I don't have room for them. Although I do like Fantastic Four.
No, I got it. Well, it was a nice. That was on John's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was nice.
And,
John,
and people don't know this, but John fixed it so that another Canadian would win. So it's appreciated. Here's to John and Canadians winning.
There you go. Woo. To rigged games.
The rigged contests around the world.
Thanks to Gilbert, another Canadian. We got it. We got it going on. We got this shit on lock.
Yep. All right. And then Alan Kiefer, what's up? We already said hi to Alan a couple times. Money Wasted Collecting. Thanks for joining. Who else we got up in here? Will. Nice to see you again, Will. Are you still retired, Will? Or did you start collecting again?
Or are you like Rashid retired?
I wonder. John Connor. What's up, John Connor? One of the best names in the community. Season's greetings all. Got here just in time to see y'all flex Christmas trees. Yeah. Hey, Shane. He has no class, man. Just flexing that tree. Who else we got? Marcos from Collector Zone. What's going on? I'm cutting my hair, my bald head. I think he meant to say bald head. Happy holiday, nerds. Happy holidays, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family. My man, Sick. What's going on, Sick? How you doing? Merry Christmas to everybody over at Sick Mansion Collectibles. Hey, I even got my cousin here. This is my cousin. We call him Tito. That's his nickname. That's like every Spanish nickname, if you don't know. What's up, Tito? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Sorry, I can't type with the clippers in my hand. Damn, look at this panel. Yep.
Marcos.
Spending time with my son from Germany. This will be our last Christmas together till 2025. I'm deploying again in June. Hey, that's the first time I heard about that, man. Good luck and stay safe on your deployment.
Yeah.
And thank you for serving your country. I appreciate that. Sure. Yeah. All right. So that's everybody right there. We're going to pull up. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to pull up some pictures. and we're going to jump straight into the show. We're going to talk about the Prime 1 event. We're going to talk about a lot of Prime 1 pieces. We'll talk about some Force Laboratory I got in here, and a couple other things. So we'll have a good show. Let me try to pull this up for you guys. Give me 1 second.
So while Adam's pulling that up, I've got to give a shout out to Ledge, man. I'm living vicariously through his whole shelf built up in his room. So if you guys on the channel are not watching what Ledge is building, that looks pretty impressive, buddy. So thank you for funding everyone's kids in Home Depot who are going to college. You're doing a great job, buddy.
All right, guys. So we're going to start the show off. I appreciate everybody joining us today. It's a good weekend. Anybody who's spending the holidays with their family, I hope you guys have a good holiday. Anybody who's away from their family, I'm sure your family's thinking about you, or at least we're thinking about you. So anyway, let's jump straight into the show. Let me pull this up. And I'll lower this music just a tad. And then we'll actually switch up the music a little bit. Get into the show now. There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to start it off with some stuff that's in the theater. And I know this was the new Aquaman that just dropped. I think the only person that... Did you guys see it? I think the only person that saw it was Shane.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday with some buddies.
Not yet, but I do plan on seeing it this week. But I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Did anybody else see it? Nobody else?
No, I didn't get out to see it.
Okay.
I won't give anything away, but I will say it was disappointing. I give it a 4.
Yeah.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
I won't say anything else, but it's disappointing.
Well, I was getting ready to say, can you tell us anything without spoiling it? Can you say why it's a 4?
First of all, I'm not a fan of Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I think he's a great actor, but his portrayal of Aquaman is not what Aquaman acts like. That's not his personality. He doesn't wear 8 biker rings and hey bro and like that. That's not Aquaman. Anyone who read the comics and that. So I never liked him as Aquaman. I said 10 years ago Jason Momoa should be Lobo. And why they made him Aquaman, I don't know.
He would make an amazing Lobo, I think.
And oddly enough, this year he's in the talks with James Gunn to play Lobo, but that should have happened 10 years ago. But yeah, the movie is just, it's got a lot of silly scenes. You don't know, like I'm watching it and like, is this Lord of the Rings? Is this Star Wars? Is this, like it takes from all these different movies, like little scenes and that, and it's just kind of silly. And I don't know, it just, the first one was cool. It was a little more serious, but he was kind of joking. This is not like Thor: Love and Thunder serious or joking, but it's a little too much. It's kind of like Ragnarok, kind of, like a little too jokey.
Man, that movie sucked too.
Like a little too cringe.
Yeah.
And it just, when you watch it, you're like, if you know anything about Aquaman, you're like, this is not Aquaman at all.
I didn't know she was still in it. I guess she's still in it, huh?
Yeah, they really gave her a smaller part in the movie.
Yeah.
She's in it, but it's not a huge part.
Yeah.
Her tits look great in the movie, though, I gotta say.
Well, that's what matters.
Priorities.
But anyway, there you have it, guys. I mean, listen, I value Shane's opinion when he's usually spot on, in my opinion, when he gives opinions about movies and stuff like that. So I kind of trust him. I'll probably wait until this comes out on video and I'll still watch it. But don't go off what we're saying. If you want to watch it,
you should go by what I'm saying. And I just want to say, if me saying I didn't like the movie and it's a 4 on 10 offends you and you love this movie and you thought it's the greatest movie,
here we go.
I don't give a fuck. Adam doesn't give a fuck. Kevin doesn't give a fuck. You don't need to post about it on YouTube. We don't care. That's my opinion. I don't care.
I love how Shane...
If you disagree, great, but I don't give a fuck.
Hang on, Shane.
Don't tell me I'm wrong because I don't like it.
I love how Shane preempts the comments before they come. He knows.
They always come. Oh, I can't believe you didn't like that statue. I think it's amazing. Well, good. I'm glad you like it. I don't. Go on your own show and say that you like it. That's great. And then I'll comment that you shouldn't like it because it's shit.
You got it all out, Shane? Are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good. It's the meat. It's kicking in.
Clearly. Jesus. All right. Anyway, yeah, we'll check it out. But I guess this whole who's directing this again? I forget his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, no idea.
This whole line is just like dying, and it's a shame that they're getting treated the way they're getting treated. And
Well, this is the last movie in the Snyderverse anyway.
yeah,
After this is done.
man.
So this movie, on top of just not being good, it doesn't go anywhere. So it just ends. Like me, I thought Black Adam was good. Is it the best movie ever? No, but I thought it was good. I really enjoyed it. But then it doesn't go anywhere. So this is not good, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Well,
it's unfortunate. I was hoping they would go out on a high note.
Hopefully the next go around of superheroes for the DC universe get some love, because I feel like the actors were, and I'm not just talking about Aquaman, like they had a lot of good people playing the characters, but I don't think the directing and the writing matched that. So we'll see what happens in the future. What's that?
They should have closed the book of the DCEU with the Flash as opposed to Aquaman. I think like they could have found a way to put a better ending to kind of end the entire DCEU with the Flash movie, with the whole multiverse stuff.
I agree.
I don't see why they chose the Flash to kind of put that as the bookend, you know? I mean, Aquaman. I don't know why they chose Aquaman as the bookend.
Yeah. John Connor is saying, was the Flash better or worse than Aquaman 2?
So I didn't mind the Flash. Did I think some of the CGI is terrible? And I can't stand Ezra Miller as Flash, but overall, like I thought the storyline and the premise of Flash was better than Aquaman. I just so I liked Flash better, but again, I don't think Flash is a 9 on 10. But like I would give Flash, I don't know, a 7, 6.5, 7.
Just like stay home and watch it on video kind of deal.
Yeah, like I don't mind Flash. I don't mind it. Although I don't like the actor, but I didn't mind the movie. Bad CGI aside, with the babies and stuff, that was bad.
Okay. All right. Well, there's Aquaman. That's that. Moving on. This is something that I haven't watched yet. I'm not sure if this is getting good reviews or not. Has anybody watched this on the panel yet?
I watched it.
Rebel Moon, I think it's called, right?
What'd you think, Critical?
It had its moments. Visually, it was nice, but I mean, it's kind of like a movie we've seen before, and I don't want to spoil it, but I'll just say it had a Seven Samurai feel, you know. And
I heard it's
a good watch though. Was it a watch that you enjoyed? Did you like watching it?
In parts, the fight scenes were nice, but you know, I'm watching it. It's like one of these things you're watching it, you want to like it, and you're spending this time with it, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll watch part 2.
I saw the trailer come out like a while ago, and then I was like, man, that looks really good. I can't wait to watch it. But you know, I didn't know if people liked it or not.
I think the best things are in the trailer.
Okay. Well, that explains that.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. We'll see what happens.
So this is a movie then, right? This is not a show, like it's on a
it's a movie. They broke it up into 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
The next part 2 is coming out next year.
Okay.
Got you.
All right.
And I heard didn't he try to sell this story to Disney for Star Wars?
Yeah.
And Disney said, no, we don't want it. So he said, okay, I'm going to make it anyway.
Has anybody seen this in the chat? I'm wondering what your opinions are. K-Fed, is anybody saying anything in the chat that they've seen it already?
We actually had, I think it was Jonas. He was commenting that he thought it was actually pretty good. So
Marcos is not a fan of it.
Marcos didn't like it, but Jonas did like it.
And Mitchell says
Anthony Kennedy saw it.
Mixed reviews, mixed feelings about it.
Yeah. I made the.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard that it pushes kind of a woke agenda. I have no idea if that's true. That's just what I read.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Kev?
I was just going to say, I've got a couple of trusted friends who've already seen it, and they're like, man, don't bother.
Oh, okay.
So they said I may as well go watch The Last Jedi again.
Oh, no.
So that just ended it for me.
Oh,
yeah, if it's on that level, then I ain't watching it. Get it off the
like
screen.
The Last Jedi is right up there with Thor, Love and Thunder.
All right, moving on, guys. We got the Marvel Studios What If Season 2 came out. I think this is something that Shane shared. Shane, have you seen this already?
I watched the first episode about 20 minutes before I got on here. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite episode by any means. It was kind of boring, to be honest, but it was okay.
The whole what if thing for people that might not know.
It's the Marvel universe, and they go with different characters, and it's just a bunch of like episode 1 of season 2 is what if Nebula joined the what are they called? The in Guardians of the Galaxy, that I can't believe I forgot the name. That group that protects the planet, the core. What are they called?
So it's just like a whole bunch of
planet with all the ships from Ronin's ship to push through it. They're called the Defense Corps or the something Corps. Anyway, she joins that, and then it's a whole episode of what it would be like. And there's been other ones where Thanos was good or Doctor Strange was evil, and that's all it is. Or if zombies were around, shit like that.
Yeah,
and then the comic book scenarios basically.
Yeah, Nova Corps. Thanks, guys. Yeah, like some are really good and some are, they're okay. But overall, I enjoy the show.
Okay.
And in the comic book version, they had what if Wolverine joined the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. instead of the X-Men.
Like some of them are really cool. So
interesting stuff. I got to look into it. I've seen like the hardcovers and the comic books and stuff.
Yeah, they're only like 20, 25 minutes an episode. It's not bad.
So these are all episodes that are like what if hypotheticals directly
from
the MCU?
Exactly, on Disney Plus.
From the MCU?
Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
The comic book they had back in the 70s.
Yeah, I don't think they do anything DC, right? It's just all Marvel.
It's on Disney, right? So it's all Marvel.
Okay. All right, that's that. We'll have to check that out. And moving on to some statues. Okay, so I had me and Shane ordered this statue. This is the ATST, and it's from the Force Laboratory or Force Labs. He got his already, so I'll tell you what I did, Shane. I don't even think I told Shane this. So it popped up on my Facebook, right? And I'm waiting forever for mine because I got it through like Sugo Toys or something. Never ordered anything from them before. And I still haven't received it. Everyone has got like their pictures up and like showing, oh man, I love this thing. It looks amazing. And I'm like, fuck, I still didn't receive mine, man. I want to see it. And Shane was like, man, you should have got it through Randy. I was going to get it through Randy originally, but they only had one left. Randy didn't get back to me quick enough. So I ordered it through Sugo, afraid that it was going to sell out. And I contacted them. Long story short, they're like, hey, you're not going to get it for like another 2 or 3 months. And I'm like, what? Why is it taking so long? They were like, typically after everybody else gets it from the manufacturer, it takes us another 2 to 3 months to receive it, and then it'll ship out. So that'll be, you're talking another 4 months. So I was like, you know what? So I just bought, I bought another one straight from from Force Labs, and I'll probably just end up selling the other one that comes from Sugo Toys, or hopefully I can just get my deposit back. If they don't let me get it back, I'll just sell it. So just as a heads up, I'm pretty sure this is going to sell out pretty quick. But I'll have an extra.
Adam, my son came down. Where did you say you bought your second one from?
I bought it straight. I didn't know I can buy it straight from Force Labs. It popped up, and I can go straight to their store and buy it straight from them. And then I got the expedited shipping, so I got air shipping, so it'll be here in like 8 to 14 days.
Did you check with Randy to see if he had one left?
No, because this one is going to be here so quick. So I just ordered it through them, straight through them. And then, so I'm going to have another one. I don't know, K-Fet, I know he's a Star Wars collector. If you want it, let me know. If not, I'll just, I'll end up selling it. But
it is a really good piece. Like I like it a lot. I know K-Fet, Kevin has higher standards when it comes to models because he's professional. Yeah. He builds them right for a living or on the side for a living. So his standards are a lot higher than mine. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm very happy with it.
Well, and I actually didn't hear the sell part. I thought you said you were going to donate it for 5,000 subscribers.
Well,
I heard 3,000.
Change that picture real quick. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I plan on selling it just because, and let me tell you, these statues, and we're going to talk about Force Labs a little bit more. Like NYC, I'm wrapping up the NYC editing on the Y-Wing, and NYC does really good work too, but this is a really good supplemental kind of, not supplemental, but like if you don't want to go NYC route, this is a good secondary route to go, because this thing is affordable, man. It was like $600 or $700.
I'll tell you why I like this one better than the NYC. They're comparable in size. It's a lot cheaper. Now, don't get me wrong. I love NYC. I have 3 of their ships on order right now. I got a few of their statues. I'm a big fan of Michael and what he does. And I'm not saying this is better. I'm just saying this is good. But why I like it better, I like the base. It tells a story.
Yeah,
as
that base
opposed
is
to
killer.
having the plain museum base for a vehicle. This tells a story to me. When I see this, I'm like, okay, Endor. This is
So what scale is that?
that's what I see when I see this. I like it.
What's that, Al?
Oh, just asking what scale is that statue?
I think is it 1/15?
1/15th? 1/15th scale, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like what, 18 inches or
This one is
16,
22
inches,
20
22 inches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's a good size.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
good.
just the right
Base
size.
up.
It's not too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is something that I started getting into recently, just because I like all the vehicles and different walkers and stuff. So I thought it was cool.
And that base is amazing. Like the leaves, the moss, the
I mean, look
water.
at it. It was done. It's excellent. It's awesome.
Yeah, I
So
love the
great.
moss effect on that. That looks really good.
This is
So
one of the
well-
best bases that I've seen on a statue like this. You know what I mean? You usually see like the museum style or the snow base or, something like that. But this is nice. This is different. You even got a big log back there, like it's like a fallen tree or something. It's nice.
It's one of the best bases I've ever seen on a statue.
Yeah. All right, moving on. This was from Force Labs regarding so people, I'll sum this up for you instead of reading it all. So basically they're coming out with this AT-AT, okay? Which I pre-ordered, by the way, this morning. Just because I like this style a little bit more than NYC's, even though I think NYC's is a lot larger and a lot,
So NYC's, I checked out the specs. It's 2.5 inches taller and 2.5 inches longer,
Okay, so not by much.
and about 45% more in price.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like this
It's-
is going to
well, it's
cost
double.
me.
It's
This
double
is
the
probably
price.
going to cost me like $1,000.
Yeah.
And people were asking about this right here. I don't know if you could see that. They were saying, hey, can you get some palm trees or put some kind of like some trees so you can get an idea of how tall the AT-AT is, and it would just give it a better looking effect. So Force Labs came out with this. They said, regarding the palm trees mentioned by some collectors, our initial design included a palm tree model, but we gave up because there was no high quality finished materials available on the market. So what they're basically saying, they were afraid that it was going to look too plasticky, or they were going to, it wasn't going to look right. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to look like a real tree. So that's why they didn't put it. But now, to sum this up, they're basically looking into some options to see if they could figure something out, even if it's fully sculpted and it's something that you put on after the fact, like a magnet that you just plug in. So I thought that was cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. And this thing looks amazing. We got more pictures of it.
I like this one. The reason I'm going to stick with my NYC, I got the one with the Hoth base. And when I see an AT-AT, for me, it's all about seeing them on Hoth, walking through the snow, attacking the rebel base. And that's what I like. And it'll be a good contrast to the AT-ST that's in the forest from Force Labs. So,
Yep.
I've never really got into Force Labs. So do they do mainly Star Wars, or do they also have other?
Mainly Star Wars.
they've done anime and stuff, but now they got a Wampa. They have a TIE fighter, an X-wing Dio. The AT-ST got in collectors' hands, and they're doing an AT-AT and a Star Destroyer.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's also a Slave One coming.
We got a question there, Kev.
Yep. It looks like John Connor wants to know, does scale matter to you as a Star Wars collector? Or are you happy with whatever?
Scale always matters to me.
Let's go around the horn on this question real quick so we can address John Connor's question. So we'll start with Shane. Shane, you said scale always matters to you?
Scale always matters to me. Yeah. So like all my Star Wars characters are 1/5 or 1/4, and then the vehicles are all within, the same type of size range.
Okay. K-Fet,
Give or take.
what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, since the majority of my collection is Star Wars, I'm all over the board. So I'm probably like a 180 from Shane. So I've got stuff from 1 to 1 to, whatever. To Star Wars, there's so many different representations of different things. I just look for the best quality that represents those pieces. So it doesn't matter to me. Depending on what I'm going for, whether it's a prop or a vehicle, I don't care as long as it looks cool.
Okay. And what about you, Critical? Does scale really matter to you? Are you okay with putting a 10th scale statue next to like a 3rd scale?
Yeah, I think size does matter. Like behind me, I only have one Star Wars character. I got the sideshow Darth Maul behind me there, and that's a
Nice.
quarter scale. But I do got this guy.
So you collect all kinds of different scales then?
Yeah, I got a couple of.
I see. It looks good, man. Your display looks good back there.
I don't know if you guys remember this when the movie came out.
Oh, yeah.
And you attached the other Anakin.
Oh, yeah. They fight each other. Anakin and
They
Qui-Gon.
fight each other. Yeah.
Obi-Wan and
I got
Qui-Gon.
it. Yeah, I got it at Toys R Us. I don't have batteries in it right now.
Cool. And what about you?
Definitely, if I was gonna go all Star Wars, definitely it would be quarter scale.
Okay. And what about you, Al? Do you? I know that you got a lot of larger pieces that we saw.
Right. Yeah, I'm predominantly 1/3. Like I want a Darth Vader. I don't believe there has been a licensed 1/3 that I can think of, but I know there's a custom one. I missed out on that one, so eventually I know same group's gonna make another one pretty soon, so I'll probably hop on that one. But yeah, I'm predominantly 1/3, so I tend to stay away from like any vehicles or anything like that, like 1/10 scale vehicles or sorts. I mainly like the 1/3 scales.
Okay. Very nice. Look at this, guys. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that's
but
amazing.
look at this, like the water effect that they got going on here. I've never seen water done like this before.
Yeah, that's
Looks
actually
real.
really well done.
I have never, and for it to be less money than a lot of 90% of the stuff out there by like, not like marginally, like a lot less. And to have this, I mean, if it turns out like that, it looks great, man. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I didn't feel that. That looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm definitely, I got this on order, and like this kind of stuff, like the foliage on the beach, crazy. And this looks, it all looks sculpted and well done. The weathering looks just right. So I like it. I'm a big fan.
If it's anything like the ATST, it'll be nice because
Yep.
I'm happy with that piece. So especially for the price, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so we got this. This is the Wampa that they're doing too.
I really like this too.
Yeah, this looks really
I like
good.
that he's holding down the dead Tauntaun, and I like it.
Yeah, this thing's crazy looking too, man. It's got a switch out, I think, for his arm. And this thing is, I think this is around, what is it, $800 or $900, Shane? Something like that.
It's under 1K, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So for Star Wars collectors, if you guys like this kind of stuff, again, the base is done good too, or is done really well too. The snow,
What
I
are the
think, looks pretty good. What's that?
Oh, what are the measurements? I think it was on the first post. Like, how tall is this piece?
I want to say, I think it's like 28 inches tall. I could be way off, but that's what I remember.
Let me see if I can look it up real quick. So 73, was it 73 inches?
Centimeters.
Centimeters to
Excuse me,
inches.
centimeters to inches. So that's 28 inches, almost 29 inches.
Yeah,
Over
it's a
2
large
feet.
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. This would be a nice piece to pick up too, man. I might pick
Yeah.
this up. This thing looks crazy good. Yeah. You like Star Wars, Al? Are you a Star Wars fan?
Not too big. Like that's not one of the IPs that I mainly collect.
Yeah.
But I would like to at least have at least one Darth Vader to join my movie collection statue room area. Because this is all comic right here. Everything I got in here is all comic based.
Okay. Yeah, look at this right here. Like you could see where it scratched the tauntaun.
Tongue is hanging out.
You
Yeah,
see it right there? That's cool.
got some great detail in there.
He's gonna have a little tauntaun steak tonight.
Mm.
Grilled tauntaun steak over the open fire. Boy, that's living.
Is there a licensed Wampa out already?
No, not licensed.
Just custom.
Force Labs is all licensed, right? They have to be all licensed.
I don't think they are.
They
They're
are
not?
licensed. I thought they were licensed.
Can I ask
Are they
Shane a
not
question?
licensed? I thought they were.
Shane, I have a question.
Maybe somebody can let me know in the chat if they're licensed or not. I'm not sure if they're licensed or not. They're a newer company.
Shane, how do you serve your tauntaun steak?
Medium rare, of course.
Here's the switch out arm right here.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. They're not licensed. I don't think
Okay.
they are.
All right.
I'm not seeing it on their site. And usually,
Marco
if they
says
are,
they're not either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all good. I'm
yeah,
good.
but Shane, they're not licensed.
Yeah.
Get your
They're
shit
not?
outta here.
Okay. I assume they were because there's some stores selling them, right? So
Yeah.
fair enough. Doesn't bother me if they are or not anyway, but
Yeah,
They also got this Star Destroyer that they're putting together right now too, which is
And that
supposed
makes
to be
sense.
pretty massive, I think.
48 inches tall or long.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Coffee table right there.
There it is. Here's the dimensions right here.
And I'll tell you this, MYC, their at is 1650 and Force Labs is about 850, so it's pretty much half price. And the size is very comparable, right? But it's a lot less money. So I'm interested to see how much this Star Destroyer is actually going to be, because their prices have been pretty bang on so far, like really good.
Marcos makes a good point. That's why the price can be better.
Exactly. They don't have to pay for the license.
They don't have to pay the license fee. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I thought they were licensed, but
I thought they were too, but it makes sense. And really, at the end of the day, I don't care if they are or not.
they're also
As
making
long
a
as you get
Slave
what you
1.
want.
Yeah, as long as it looks good, I don't care.
Looks like they're making a Slave 1 too. So I don't know how big this is going to be though. We'll see how that turns out. But and then they got what is this called again, Shane?
The Sarlacc.
The
Yeah.
Sarlacc. Yeah. Wonder how they're going to pull this off.
Jonathan is
that'd be
asking for the link. I don't know if is this on a page? Do they have a page to get these directly from them, or
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got a Facebook page. You can find you can find them on Facebook.
their website's forcelaboratory.com. So
Yep.
If anyone is looking for any Force Laboratory items, I highly recommend Randy. That's who I went through. He's the only one I know that sells this, and he's very reputable. He's been in the statue game a long time. He's very well known. So from Collector's Arc, I recommend Randy. That's who I went through because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So
Yeah.
So I would definitely be into this. I just got hold of a new model that I'll be working on, which is Java's sail barge. So if something like this comes out, I'm definitely putting it together.
man, would they pair good together? Wow,
Exactly.
Yep.
that would be sick. Kev, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What is one Star Wars piece that has never been done that you want done? Whether it's a statue of a person, a ship, a lightsaber hilt, anything.
Oh, man.
Anything Star Wars related. Your
That
dream piece that's never been done.
Shit. At this point, I feel like everything has been. I would have said Lando, but NYC just came out with the Lando. Man, you know what, Shane? Looking at this thing, the Sarlacc pit, I've never seen anything like this. So this has really got me excited. But
I'm
I
interested
think,
to see how it's going to look, though. Like, if
Yeah.
the top is flat, like, is the side going to be sand? Like, what? what are you looking at here? Because it can't be like 2 inches tall. It's got to be.
It might be similar to this, Shane, like that beach that we showed.
Yeah, it's just weird though. Like
Yeah.
the Sarlacc pit is underground. That's
Yep.
what's. It doesn't come above ground. It's always underground. So
Yeah.
are you going to have to like look over the statue to see it? I'm not sure how they're going to do it. Or is it going to be?
That's why I was asking.
Facing you.
They probably have like a bigger, thicker base, and then you look down into it. Maybe
It's just weird that you have to look down to see a statue. That's what'll make it weird.
Yeah.
So, and they can't put it facing you because then it's going to be sideways. So that's going to look odd. So I'm really wondering how they're going to do this. The engineer,
unless they go the pure arts route and kind of give that that option where you can mount it, kind of like their Terminator bus.
Yeah.
On the wall,
Yeah.
all mounted.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I guess we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing some more of their stuff. I think they do nice, clean work. I think their prices are great and affordable. I think if you want something that, if you don't want to go the NYC route because it's a little bit more money and they just sell out super quick, or you might not hadn't gotten hold of a piece that you wanted from NYC, I think this is a really good secondary option. It might be your first option because of the price. So anyway.
Like the chicken walker, I preferred going with the Force Labs over NYC because of the base.
Yeah.
So it's not always just a secondary choice, but yeah, it's nice that you have the option now.
Kev, we got anybody in the chat before we move on? We're going to start moving on to some PCS stuff here in a second.
No questions. I mean, everyone's pretty jazzed about this piece. Some guys are checking it out. I agree with Jarhead. They may be positioning this thing at like an angle. So that's another way that they could do it.
Almost have to, I think.
Yeah.
Because what good is having a piece that you have to stand over and then look directly down? That's kind of dumb.
You can wall mount it.
Yeah, polish over here. Yeah, ceiling mounted. That'd be scary as hell. But awesome.
Like Jazz Inc. Yeah.
Look it up.
Jazz Inc. got some massive freaking pieces, man. Massive pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this stuff. We'll see how it turns out. What's that say? How is the quality of Force Labs compared to NYC? I haven't seen it in person. Only Shane can answer that question.
I don't have any NYC ships here in person. I have 3 on pre-order, but they haven't shipped yet. So NYC statues are good. I know the ships are good from what I hear, but I haven't seen it myself. So I can't answer that.
Actually, here I got a ship right behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it right there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Man, that looks so small compared to your alien statue at the top.
Yeah, these are definitely not like the resting places forever for these things. We're gonna move it. So
It's not
I'm
the
just
forever
waiting to get
place.
some podiums. I need to get some podiums. But we'll see. All right, let's move on. Guys,
Yes.
guys. Let's move on to the main event.
I mean, let's just stop the show after this.
Let's just
right
say-
here.
I need to, you guys. Okay, I want to go around the horn. We're going to start with Al this time. We'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. Al, I want you to give your thoughts on this piece. What you think about the collection? I'm coming right back. I'm just grabbing another beer because I'm not nursing my shit like Shane. So,
Yeah, no, I'm super hyped about this whole line. As of now, I do have Raphael, Donatello. I also have the Shredder, but like the EX Platinum one that was like the edition was like 75 or something like that. So I have that on PO. I think they've already even teased Crane somewhat. I know the
there was a drawing of it.
Crane. You know, I think this looks amazing. The pose looks really good too. Like I would say out of Raphael and Donatello so far, as pose wise, I give it to Donatello. But with this one, I don't know. This one might top it. I feel like Leo is gonna look good. Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm just curious. So I saw one of the comments where Adam replied as far as like what's gonna be the bonus platinum thing or switch out, and I believe he said that it's gonna be something with the with a sword. I'm not sure what's going to be the actual bonus, but I think it's going to be one of the switch outs with the sword. It might be like a different type of sword or something. But yeah, I'm curious to see kind of what's going to be that 75 edition platinum version, I guess, bonus.
Nice.
Yeah, cool line. How about you, Critical?
Yeah.
I like the Turtles. I'm a little older than you guys, so the Turtles came along later. I was already an adult. I'm ancient. I was in my like 20s when this came out, the cartoon. So I like to watch it, but I could never really get into it to buy it to add to my collection.
That's fair.
But I'm happy for anybody that did. My thing is like old school stuff like Speed Racer. That was my childhood.
Yeah.
That's where I waste my money.
I remember that song, Speed Racer.
Yeah.
And K-Fet, how did this switch? K-Fet, what do you think?
Oh, it's a must buy. I posted on the Facebook group. This is day one, guys. I usually don't do day one, but I will do it for this one. I love Leo.
Yeah.
He's my favorite of all time. I've got everything now. Oh, forget this. You got the Speed Racer right there. let's just switch gears right now.
Well, no, I'm talking about this is the thing what I grew up with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that cartoon stuck around for a while.
This is my childhood.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, man, you really are fucking old. Wow.
I am fucking old, and I'm still
Hey,
here.
Don't take that shit. Don't agree with him. You don't
Still
have
here.
that kind
Yeah,
of-
but I'm telling the truth.
He's telling the truth. I am much
Hey,
older
you're
than
right
Shane.
behind him. What the fuck are you talking about? You're
Fuck
right
up,
behind
Adam.
him.
You're like 2 years younger than me.
It's all good. It's all good, baby.
Wait, Al, how old are you, Al?
I got
31.
I got a thick high.
Oh,
I got a thick
shit.
high.
31.
Al,
Oh,
he was
fucking
watching
baby.
fucking. What was he watching? He was watching. What were your cartoons that you watched growing up?
Well, I watched a lot of Turtles, Power Rangers,
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Beetleborgs, all types of shit. Like,
Thundercats.
I thought you were a little bit older. I didn't think you were that young, man. That's good. All right, good for you. Shit. All right. So Kev, you're definitely picking this up, right, Kev?
Oh yeah. Like I said, day one, I'm ordering this thing. He's going in. This is going to be the best turtle line out there.
I think so far from what I see, this looks
Bless you.
like the best turtle so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe it's that, and maybe it's the new effect. Like, hey, it's just new and it looks the best to me so far. I can't wait. I think they're gonna look so much cooler when they're all put together. You know what I mean?
oh man, amazing! Yeah, they're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to the villains, dude. We haven't had any in hand yet, so
Oh, we're gonna
and
get
those are gonna
some.
be massive, man. 30
Yeah.
inches, like I think Shredder's at 28 inches. I'm pretty sure Crane's gonna be 30, 31 inches.
He's gonna be bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already in the works. So they'll probably reveal him probably in the next couple months or so. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
But Shane, you like the turtles too, right?
I love the Turtles. I'm not a fan of the line. I think it looks off. No, I'm just joking. They look great.
I was about to go. What?
Everybody loves the
Your
line.
head.
This is going to be the line that for PCS. This is going to be their XM Transformers. It's the line everyone's going to look at and go, "That's what they did the best."
Yeah.
I think they're killing it. I love it. I got the Sideshow 1/5 turtle line, which the fuckers only made 4 turtles, but I got a custom shredder on the way. The reason I didn't switch to this, and I really thought about it, I was going back and forth, is I have one garage shelf, or I had one garage shelf available, and just like one bottom shelf of a garage shelf. So I talked to Ant about measurements and that, and we agree I basically would be able to fit the 4 turtles and maybe one other piece, but probably not, and that's it. So it's not worth switching over if I can't get Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang. Like, I want to go all in on it, and I would if I had the space, 100%. I just don't have the space, so I'm not going to just get it for 4 turtles. I'd want it all.
Yeah. I think this is something, Marcos, are you going to carry the turtles, or have you been carrying the turtles? Let me know. If that's the case, I'm just going to order Leonardo from you. But yeah.
Who's your guys' favorite turtle out of the 4?
Well, I already said it. Leonardo for me, man.
As
Leo?
a kid, I liked Michelangelo as a kid, but now I'd probably like Leonardo. I got
What about
Donatello.
you?
Donatello is wicked. If you've never seen this Donatello from this line in person, it looks killer.
That's what I told him when you stepped away. I said I have both Raphael and Donatello, and I have to give it to Donatello. Like he just looks better. The pose looks better. Like it was just done better.
Yeah. Raphael, I like Raphael. I only have Raphael because he's part of the Turtles. I don't like him as much as the other, like in the pose that he's in and how he looks. I still like him, just not as much as Donatello though.
See, it's funny. He's my favorite one so far because of the pose in the
really?
statue. He's my favorite.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think this line's going to be, I mean, we've been praising it the whole time. We've been talking about it. It's killer. Okay, what's that? What's Marco saying? Yes, we do. However, because of PCS policies for direct, Ant made it almost everything retailer-based pointless. Oh, because he's doing it straight from his website and stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want anything else from Collector Zone, guys, he's. I'll just give him a quick plug. Since we're talking about it now, he is the partner of the channel. Here's a discount code for you guys, especially for the holidays. Let me throw that back up there real quick. So this discount code, this is TCT15. You'll get 15% off anything that you pay in full. So that's pre-order or that's something that's in stock. So either way, you'll get 15% off from Marcos from Collector Zone. Go check them out. Anyway.
Gave me a great deal on the Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very nice. But yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of the line. Shredder should be coming out. Leonardo just got it. We should get some more pictures from Leonardo. Just like Al was saying, I can't wait to see the Krang. I was asking Ann about it. I asked him a while back. Me and Jem Mint were on one of his threads, like commenting on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, how about you show that Krang? And he's like, no. I was like, all right, I tried. So hopefully he'll release some pictures soon.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Anything else before we move on, guys? No? All right. This is also something that PCS, they just did an update on this. So Michael Jordan had already got mentioned a while back, but they got a update for his sneakers. So you got two options there. You got his Jordans, and then you got like the high top Nikes. I don't know a lot about shoes, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm saying the names the wrong way, but you got two different shoe options there, two different sneaker options. And I think it's still going to be the same price. He's just giving you an extra option, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's already up for pre-order, I believe, at PCS. If not, Marcos might also have this too. So just hit him up.
Yeah, this one's a low ES too, right? It's like around 200, 250 or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty low ES.
Every time I see Ant make a post, I'm like, is it the Devastator? Is he finally going to show Devastator? But he said he'll show it in January, so I can't wait, man.
I got thrown out, Adam.
Go ahead.
But I used to be a big time sports memorabilia collector, and seeing something like this, and back in the day when I got excited when the starting lineup shit first came out, this has evolved so much more. As a collector, I'm probably going to order this. This would look really good. I do have a Michael Jordan autograph ball, and I go, this would be perfect next to it.
I think Art Statue Collector was saying that he was thinking about getting this for like his gym or something at one point. He doesn't even collect this kind of stuff, and he was thinking about getting it. So,
I actually thought about getting this statue, and I don't collect anything like this. But for my office upstairs, I thought about it because I'm not a diehard basketball fan by any means, but I'm a big Michael Jordan fan, the GOAT. So I think he's pound for pound the best athlete that's ever existed.
It was hard not to be a Bulls fan in the 90s. They were fun.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about basketball, but every now and then when I see basketball on TV and I see LeBron do like one of those like fake like, oh, he got hit, and he's like, oh. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? No one touched you.
He's a bad actor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Hey, look, I get it. You need to get the ball back. You're getting paid millions of dollars. I get it, but it just looks silly. Anyway.
Man, we just had all these people unsubscribe. These effing Laker fans. They're pissed at you, Adam.
Yeah, that's all right. Let them go. I'm just kidding. All right.
Adam's like, let them go. I don't need them.
I don't know. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
Probably backstage, guys. That's the real Adam.
yeah, only the
It's coming out. The beer is
Yeah.
working.
Shane
Drunk
makes me
Adam
sound like
goes
such a tyrant.
Kevin, am I exaggerating that much about Adam? And
I
how
don't like Kevin either. Don't listen.
Oh,
to Kevin.
absolutely not, man. I mean, he hits little children in backstage. It's pathetic.
He's pounding the desk.
Where's y'all's drinks? Hey, Kev, I just saw ice in there, bro. Why you acting like you drink? Oh, okay. All right. I'm watching you.
We good. We got backup.
Adam, you're only on your second White Claw. I'd relax a little
It's
bit.
not a fucking White Claw.
It was a couple weeks ago.
It was a White Claw a couple weeks ago. I told you I was drinking whatever was left over in my fridge from Thanksgiving. I don't care.
I don't know why that's in your fridge to begin with, though. That's
I got a wife. I got a wife.
Oh, yeah. That's a
All
very
right.
convenient scapegoat.
moving on. That's how I can disguise it because of my wife. All right. So we got the premium master line from Lord of the Rings. This was some stuff that was shown on the Prime 1 event. I know there's a lot of Lord of the Ring collectors out there. Lord of the Rings is something that I thought about getting into, but I'm just not going to go down that line. But there's a lot of cool pieces. So this is a quarter scale statue. You can kind of see the size of it. It goes up for pre-order. I guess they're saying February 22nd. So, Kevin, I know you're a Lord of the Rings fan. What do you think about this piece?
Yeah, I was looking at this thing for a quarter scale. I think the detail is great.
Yeah.
Everything looking at this, the thirds might be a little too big for me to find the room, but if I want to go movie stuff, Lord of the Rings is the way I would go, and quarter scale fits a lot better in that collection. So I like it. I like Boromir. It's an interesting character, but I maybe would stick with a few of the more original ones. But hey, I like Boromir in the movie.
Very nice. Yeah, it doesn't take like a huge footprint, but it's still got some nice size to it. Let me see. Let's go back.
I'm actually. It's not that I don't like it, I guess, but I think the portrait is off. The likeness, his
really?
eyes. He looks very like sinister and evil, and I don't know why. Like he looks like a Disney villain.
Well,
Can you
Shane, he's got like two
through-
arrows sticking out of him, buddy. He's not going to be smiling.
No,
He's not gonna be
being angry is one thing, but when you look at the eyes, they look dark, like sinister, almost like Jafar from like look, he looks so evil and sinister. That's not Boromir. Being angry is one thing, looking evil is something else. I don't know.
You see, you
Well,
got
you're-
the other,
you're a
you got
Sith,
the other
you would
portrait.
know.
What'd you say, Critical?
I said, well, he's a Sith, so he would know.
So you got it. You got another portrait there, Shane. So
Yeah, one is not as bad, but the
Yeah.
other one, I don't know.
this makes sense, Shane, because look, I mean, he's got arrows going through his chest.
So he would be, I don't know.
So he would be in pain and pissed that somebody shot him and trying to
Yes.
kill him.
At pain and piss, but not evil and sinister looking. There's a difference between the two.
Okay. Yeah, that is a little evil looking from that side right there. That looks a little evil.
Why don't you stop talking and start drinking, Adam?
I've been drinking, Shane.
Put your 3% beer aside and go grab some real booze.
Anyway, I like how this looks. I think it was anything by Prime 1 just looks really good for the most part. What is Marco saying? And another BS move they make is to add new shit to direct statues after the fact. So that causes people to hesitate. Is he still talking about PCS?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so because of like the shoes for on Jordan. I would
Okay.
assume.
Got it. Yeah, but this looks good. You got the chainmail, the gloves, the detail in the clothing. Everything looks fully sculpted, I believe. His hair looks fully sculpted. The portraits don't look bad. I think up close, like this, his eyes, they've always done a really good job with eyes. I think his eyes look really good. So,
I mean, if you compare these portraits to something like a sideshow that does quarter scales on a regular basis, this is 9-day.
it's night and day. Yep, absolutely. And you got the blood dripping down there from the arrow. So
You
that's
see that, Adam?
What's that?
He's in Philly now, Shane. Bud Light owns that town.
I like when it comes to alcohol, like I don't care. If it's alcohol, I'll drink it. I don't care. There's no like, but I do like before I moved to Georgia, I would always drink something called Yingling. Yingling was it was started in PA and then it kind of started spreading out everywhere. I think it's far south now. I'm not sure how far west it is. Are you guys familiar with Yingling beer?
Oh, it's a beer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so it's more like on the East Coast, but if anybody knows what I'm talking about in the chat, it's not bad. I like Yingling. Anything else in the chat before we move on to Batman?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, Adam, I had to call you out, buddy.
Oh man, I remember that drink. Yeah. No, I never drank it though.
Sure, you didn't.
It was good.
dude,
Can't
you
get
drank the
Yingling in
White Claw
Michigan.
on air. Come on.
What did Marco said? You can't get Yingling in Michigan. That sucks.
Is that how you pronounce it? Yingling?
Yingling, yeah.
Okay. They don't have that in Canada, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, they don't have no cool shit in Canada.
Go fuck yourself. We don't have you in Canada, so it's worth it.
All right, so moving on to Batman. This is another quarter scale piece that they showed.
Another Batman.
Yeah, but you know what? I know that we say that a lot. Like, hey, oh man, another Batman. I actually like
Every
this
week.
Batman a lot. I like this Batman a lot, actually. But let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, this is a Batman that I really like. Now, these are just screenshots that I was taking when they were showing the event. So, what do you guys think, though? I like this style of Batman.
Nice. It's nice that they're actually showing you you're going to get two different versions right up front instead of hitting you over the head later after you bought the black version and then later the blue one comes out.
Oh, yeah.
What
That's
do you
nice.
prefer, blue or black Batman?
I like both.
I
I like
I'll go
black
black.
guy all the way. Give me gray and black. I love
I go
blue,
black.
I like
but
gray.
I'm a black
I
guy
like
all
gray
the way.
and black.
I like blue
Yeah.
though. I like the blue because I remember that as a kid. You know,
Mhm.
I like both. But this looks so good to me for a Batman statue. Like, I really like this one.
Even as a kid, I was always weird to me that I said, why is he wearing blue? Shouldn't he be wearing dark colors? You know,
Yeah.
I agree.
Is this Prime One's like, because I know they've done in collaboration with Sideshow, they did the new 52 Batman 1/4 scale, but it was like a bit overscaled. But other than that, are there any other Prime 1/4 scale Batmans? Like standalones? No, right? Oh, well, there's the one with the Justice Buster.
I was
guess.
just gonna
Justice
say
Buster
Justice
has the
Buster, yeah.
advanced suit. That's the one Shane just got. The advanced suit Batman, I think it's called.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think this is definitely a good option for quarter scale collectors. That's like, collecting 1/3. When they announced this, I was just like, no, it's just another. This is like kind of a mix of their Fabak and other pieces, kind of just thrown in together. I don't know.
Is it David
Never
Finch
good
that
for
did
me.
this one? Is
Yeah.
it David? Okay.
Yeah. Adam, if you go back one, what I think is interesting here is so look at his shoulder. They're kind of capturing that artistic style with the hatch marks and stuff like that, doing a little bit of that shading that you would see in a comic book. So I think that's interesting. They're really kind of doing this one-to-one translation from what's on the pages.
I'm not a fan of that.
You know, they did that with the Batman, Batcave Batman.
Mhm.
The one where he's
they
walking
did it
out,
when
he's got the console next to him. You know what I'm talking about?
they
And
did
they
it with
did that
Nightwing
as
too,
well.
They did it with Detective 1000 too, didn't they?
Yep.
and Nightwing.
So, yeah, that's how you know that they're shooting for the comic book version.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that effect. Shane,
Yeah,
you said you didn't? You didn't?
I could do without it.
Okay.
It just
Yeah,
looks.
I don't like it.
I don't think it translates well to statue from the pages.
This is not a cape that the style cape you typically see either. You see how it's got more folds in it and it doesn't look like as flat and clean. Do you like the style, the way they did the cape?
It looks too thick to me.
Looks
looks
like
like
leather.
Yeah, it's way too like foldy and thick. It should be much thinner, and yeah, it's just too much for me. It's not bad, but it's too thick.
Okay. Yeah, man.
And we know you don't like it too thick, Shane.
Can you?
That's
Not
the only
like all
reason
the-
prefers
not like
them,
all the little
actually.
Asian girls are watching on your movies. Nope. Can you zoom in on his shoulder?
You watch your mouth. You watch your mouth.
Shut your mouth about them.
You said zoom in where?
Adam, back to the shoulder on that pencil shading. Yeah. So in the comic book, I get why they do it. They're trying to add shading and a little depth to the pictures because it's a 2D. I get it. But in the 3D, this is supposed to be a real life representation of Batman. Why would he have like pencil mark shading on his shoulder? That's what I don't get. Like they're going for a real life interpretation of this comic book character. Why would you have pencil mark shading on your outfit? Did he sit there and just shade it? Like it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I get what they tried to do and I appreciate it. I just don't think it translates well to 3D.
That's
It looks
fair.
off.
Yeah.
It looked
I
like
really-
someone colored in
I
his
like
suit
his
when he wasn't looking.
I like his suit. I like I like how the gold goes around the emblem too. I think I like everything about this. Actually, I get the points that Shane are making. I still prefer it. I like it.
And you see, you're not on my dick about not liking it because you like it. We could disagree and still continue on.
Like what you
Yeah.
like.
This looks good too with his gauntlets and stuff. Very nice looking.
At least
Great
someone's
work.
drinking, Marcos. We know Adam isn't.
Jesus Christ! Do you want me to just sit here with a straw? Just,
Hey, didn't you call me out when you went to get your second beer and I'm on my fourth drink? You're on
from
your
the
second-
same bottle.
Yeah, look at the size of this bottle.
No, I like this. I like this a lot. I like. Do you like how he's grabbing the cape here?
No, I never. They always grab the cape. I don't know why. Like, why would you do that in real life? You're like, he looks like he's about to fight or jump. Why would you just grab your cape for like? I don't get it, for dramatic effect. Like, why would you do that? It looks cool,
Batman.
but why would you do it?
He's
Just let it
Batman.
flow behind you.
I don't know. I like it. Do you like this, Al? You like this statue?
It looks good. I feel like it's a great option for a 1/4 collector. For me, I guess with Prime 1, I feel like it's just too many repetitive statues coming out with them. With the Batman pieces. So I'm looking forward to LBS.
All right, nice.
He's playing peekaboo with the villains.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, here's more of the costume and the belt and stuff.
Marco says, "Damn, Adam, can you imagine all of us in a bar in July? Let's get this Canadian to Michigan."
Let me tell you something. You do not want to be in a bar with Marcos. You think Shane's pressuring me to drink. Marcos, he wasn't pressuring me. He just took me to this like hole in the wall place. It was probably like the best cheap beer that you can get, but it was amazing. It was packed wall to wall. They only had like one aisle to walk in and walk out, but it was a tight spot. I actually had a really good time.
My buddy Dwayne says, "I hate cape grabs. One of my pet peeves. Reminds me of feminine action." I agree.
Damn.
Like
John
he's picking up
Connor
his
agree with
skirt.
Shane. The pencil lines go better with anime statues. 100%.
So you
Doesn't
guys like
suit
the
real
black
life.
more? You like the black more than the blue?
Oh, I'm always, even
Yeah.
if the comic is traditionally blue,
Right.
give me the black version. I
100%.
I like the contrast of black and gray better than the blue and gray.
Me too.
Yep.
I like both.
But
Like-
again, it's a good option at least. People know ahead of time as opposed
Yeah.
to releasing a
Yeah.
different variant down the road.
Sure. Yep.
Be,
It
and be
amazes
disappointed.
me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Crit.
No, I was just gonna say, and be disappointed 6 months later after you've already spent your money on a black one.
What's Prime 1? You know there's going to be a gold variant, a white variant, a fucking, like, it's Prime 1. There's variants coming. Anyone who doesn't know that by now, you must be new.
Yeah. Marcos,
It just amazes me how
get
they keep
Shane,
releasing
get Shane to
Batman.
go to in July. Marcos, tell Shane that he needs to go. Here's the other portrait. It's not incredibly
okay.
clear just because I took a screenshot, but you guys can see it. He's holding the boomerang too, or the batarang.
I disagree, Slifer, but you're still the anime king.
He is the
Batman is
anime
the best
king.
Batman.
Maybe just stick with anime there, Slifer. Stick with what you know. Stay in your lane.
This man knows his anime.
Let me
He does know his anime much better than that pretender Buck.
let's move on
Cool.
to the zombie Batman.
Exactly, Baku.
Who the hell would want a zombie Batman? I'm just curious. Like, listen, it still looks. I don't know if I even like this thing. I mean, is it just me or is this a little weird? I mean, they're just making every iteration of Batman like and making up some.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's
Mhm.
very weird.
Let me tell you now, these Batman fans are so fucking crazy sometimes. You could take a log of shit and put a bat symbol on it and they'll buy it. Like, it's crazy. So it doesn't surprise me in the least
Oh,
that they have a zombie
Oh,
Batman and
so
people
true,
will buy
man.
this.
well, Fatal's gonna come after you, Shane. Fatal's gonna come and get you.
K-Fed,
Bring it.
what do you think about the zombie Batman concept? Is this something that you think will trend, or is something
As
that's
you
not going to
shouldn't,
be?
Slifer. As you
Uh,
shouldn't.
It should be interesting because I was gonna say with the new 52, when that all came out, Blackest Night, that was a big storyline there right around that time. So, but they would have to do a lot of different characters in this style to get it. So if they just fizzle out here, yeah, you just get one more quote unquote zombie Batman, and I don't think it flies. But if you start playing out that whole storyline from Blackest Night, there's a lot of fans in the comic book world who might be interested in this.
Okay, so this does come from a storyline.
Yeah, it's a
from a
Green
comic
Lantern light storyline.
Okay, that makes sense because they actually have some Green Lantern. You could see the green around his mouth and stuff like that. And you got hues of green tint on his outfit or his costume.
I'll say this now. I see Kevin's not going in July. Kevin, if you commit 100% and you're going to go, then I will really think about it and
Ooh.
try my best.
Interesting.
But if you're not
I'm
there,
going to
I'm
be
not
there.
gonna hang
I'm
around.
going to
with
be
Adam.
there. And I know Kevin was talking about going at one point, but we'll see.
Although I would like to hang out with Marcos and the other guys, but
Oh, it was
If
fun.
What
Kevin
at
goes-
the
Kevin goes,
Collector
maybe I'll
Zone?
go.
What's
The
that, Al?
Collector Zone event
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
July. Yeah, I'll be there too.
Yep. Oh, here are the rings. I guess these are I guess they got the rings right there or something. You guys see it? Is that the Green Lantern ring or something?
Is he cooking it up?
I don't know. It's very strange, man. I don't know.
I don't remember that part of the storyline. That's not going to be a ring right there.
But this
Well-
might also be just for people that like to have like every type, like a different type of Batman. Because I know even Queen Studios, they released like that vampire type Batman not too
Mhm.
long ago. I don't even know if it's in people's hands yet, but I don't
Oh,
know.
so it is a ring. Yeah. Black Lantern ring. The ring vomit is weird. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I just don't remember the Batman character vomiting that out. I mean, it's been ages since those comics came out, so I'd have to read them.
Yeah.
And they were in the true Marvel/DC style. It was like crossovers to every title you had to get to continue the storyline.
Yeah. Al, I didn't mean to interrupt you, buddy. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
yeah.
He does that all the time, Al. Sorry, I apologize.
Oh
on
no, I
behalf
was just saying that this, I don't know, just a weird Batman, I guess. But
Yeah,
it might
it
be
is kinda
cool for
strange.
like the people that like all the variant or different types, you know.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Al. We haven't done a show together. By the way, I watch your channel. Love your content, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate
It
it.
was my idea to have you on the show. Adam didn't want you on, but Kevin and I convinced him. But I just wanted to ask you, where do you stand on Batman in general? Are you a big Batman fan? You like him? You hate him? What?
Yeah, I'd say he's definitely one of my top DC favorite characters. I don't have that many pieces for Batman. I only have two comic and then one movie, which is
You got the
movie.
Batman Dragon, right? The Batman Dragon.
Yeah,
What's the
and
other
then
one?
That's a
not
sick
sure if you
piece.
guys can see it. Fabak on top, Detective 1000,
Oh, yeah.
and then the Batman Dragon down there. So I don't have a huge Batman collection, but still
Yeah.
like it. You know,
Let me-
definitely one of my favorite characters. With him, Soups, and Iron Man, I'd say those are my top three.
That Thor behind you too is a sleeper piece, man. That's a
Oh yeah, dude, the base is amazing on that piece.
That
The
Thor
Thor,
sells so cheap. It's crazy.
Thor with and I got the LBS Hulk, the 1/3 premiere edition coming in. Hopefully that should be in February.
Look how small he makes Donatello look, and Donatello's got some size
Crazy.
to him.
Right? Yeah. Donnie's huge and crazy. Yeah, those LBS 1/3 pieces look massive. But
Very cool.
So, Al, do you think with preparation, Batman could beat anyone, or are you realistic?
I would say realistically, Superman would kill him.
There you go. Thank you.
By the way, if you guys have not checked out Al's Top Gun channel, the Top Gun Collector, go check him out. He's got some really good content. He does reviews, and yeah, he's got some really good stuff. He's a newer channel, but let's help him grow and get to at least to his 1,000 subscriber mark.
Yeah, reviews and movie and collection room tours.
And
So-
collection room tours. There you go. Go check them out, guys.
So
All
Maybe
right.
throw your channel up in the chat there, Al, for everyone in case they're not subscribed.
Yeah, if you want to send a little link to share your channel, you could throw it in the chat.
All right, let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Anyway, so yeah, Zombie Batman for anybody that wants it. We got another Throne Legacy piece. City of Bane on Throne is what it's called. This is another quarter scale piece. Obviously, Prime 1 is gearing more towards these quarter scales, probably because of what's going on in the economy. And quarter scale is also the more popular scale anyway. You got the majority of people that collect quarter scale. But yeah, thoughts on this? I mean, I'll just tell you mine immediately from when I see it. I think it's really cool. I like the Bane on how he's sitting down. I like how he's leaning forward. Even though he's sitting down on a throne, it's still an aggressive kind of, aggressive kind of pose, the way he's leaning forward like that. So I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think about this piece? Well, you got 3 pieces.
For me, I think the Bane is okay. So again, like I always say, it's Prime 1. You know the quality and details are going to be there, so that's not going to be an issue. So when I say I don't like it or whatever, if it's a Prime 1, it's not because of the detail. The detail is always going to be there. If I have Bane is a giant rage hulking type character, I don't want to see him sitting on a throne.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how now I know like there's Maestro on throne, but he just literally wiped out the entire fucking like MCU. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the Marvel universe. So that's a little different than having or Apocalypse. Well, he is regarded as a god, and he thinks he's a god. So him sitting on a throne makes sense. But someone like Bane, who's just a thug, Bane to me is like Juggernaut. I don't want to see Juggernaut sitting on a throne. I don't want to see Bane sitting on a throne. I want to
Okay.
see him doing something, breaking something, being menacing and intimidating, not just sitting on a throne. That's not how I want to see Bane, for me.
K-Fet, what do you think?
yeah, I think there's a lot of really good Banes out here. I don't feel like this is the one. For some reason, I don't like the mask as well. Yeah, this is a pass. I'm with Shane. I'm kind of over the sitting on the throne kind of look, especially for a character like Bane. It doesn't work for me.
Okay, Critical, your thoughts?
I like the second mask there with the red where you can see the eyes.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yep.
But as far as the teeth, and yeah, like Shane said, the quality is going to be there. But I'm a little burnt out on the whole throne thing. I mean,
Yep.
isn't it about time to just move away from that?
Like there are some characters that are really good on a throne because they deserve
Oh yeah,
to be there. or
definitely,
they should be there. Like a
definitely
Thanos.
Maestro. Yeah,
Thanos is a big
Maestro,
strong guy, but him on a throne makes sense because he sits on a throne, and it makes sense to the character. Or maybe a smaller guy. I don't know who off the top of my head, but there's guys that it makes sense for. But a big hulking brute who just smashes stuff. I don't know. I don't
Bane
want
Bane doesn't need to be on the throne.
Yeah, but I think the Bane itself looks really good. I just don't like him on a throne. But more importantly, let's talk about my favorite version of Batman, Flashpoint Batman. Thomas Wayne is my favorite Batman.
Thomas
That looks cool.
Al, what do you think about this Bane? Do you like your Bane on throne, or you don't mind him? I know somebody just said that it looks like he's taking a dump on throne. Okay,
I'd say I agree or pretty much echo everything that Shane said. This does look amazing. I think it does look phenomenal, but again, I don't feel like every character fits right on a throne. Like I have Thanos on throne, and then I have Hope by Queen Studios on throne. I intend to get eventually like a Doom on throne, and so there's only a few characters that I will buy that I'll be interested on throne, but the whole entire just put every DC character on a throne for their Legacy series, I'm just not interested in that.
Okay,
like no interest.
I think as far as what I think for the throne piece for Bane, I don't mind it at all. I don't have any throne pieces though, really. I don't think I have one. So to me, I like it. I think Prime One does exceptional work with their detail, and like when I look at these portraits, like these portraits look crazy. Even down to if you look at he's got the veins in his eyes showing
bloodshot.
I mean, that looks great.
Yeah.
As far as him sitting on a throne, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't think it looks bad.
No, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't suit the character because he's just a big brawler, right? Like having Juggernaut on throne. You can make a statue look really cool of Juggernaut sitting on a throne with dead X-Men at his feet. It doesn't mean it really makes sense for the character, though. That's not how I want to see Juggernaut. Is sitting on a throne.
Yeah.
You want to see Juggernaut breaking through a wall,
or something like. It's funny I say that. In my Juggernaut, I got the old school, the spawning pool Juggernaut garage kit back from the way back in the day. That's still my favorite Juggernaut to date, and he's just standing there cracking his knuckles, but it's an intimidating thing. He's not like sitting down and just relaxing on a chair. It's not how I want to see him personally.
This mask too, I like this mask a lot too. I like how he looks like the mask is actually on his face because you can see his mouth underneath and his eyes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I like the weathering and all the scratches and stuff like that. It just looks crazy, man. You know, him on a throne, is that like my first preference? No, but I think him sitting like this and leaning forward, like you might have I picture him like if you just walked into like his little lair or his hideout and you just caught Bane sitting down and he's about to get up because you walked into the room. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
You like it enough to buy it?
Well, I don't collect it. So if I did collect it, yeah, I would buy it. Yes.
You got lots of room. You could collect it.
Yeah.
I like that Flashpoint though. And is that the first 1/4 licensed Flashpoint Batman? Yeah, right.
So
1/4, yes, licensed. There's been some customs, and Prime One did a 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll move on to Batman now. This is the Flashpoint Batman again, quarter scale. This is his pose. He's standing, just got his arms down. What do you guys think about the pose initially?
I mean, I don't mind a museum pose. I like a museum. I like a dynamic. I think I rest more in the semi-dynamic is more of my wheelhouse for what I prefer, depending on the character. But this, it looks really, again, the detail is always going to be there. It looks fantastic. But I just think they could have done a little, like this looks like the default render when artists create a character and he's just kind of standing there with like the Y pose or the T pose. It's a little like do something. Have fucking, I don't know, pick your nose, something like have your hands in a different position. Do something.
I mean, with this one, it's Thomas Wayne, and one of the big things about him is he actually uses guns, where Bruce Wayne doesn't. So put those guns in his hand, man.
We both know that that's a DCU thing. They don't want guns.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't even remember the guns.
Like look at Sideshow with their Deathstroke, right? Like the statue looks pretty good, but there's not even a gun in his leg holster. Like it's just getting ridiculous now. That's why customs rule over license most times for me.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised that Grim Knight made it out and actually got produced, with all those restrictions DC puts out.
It must have just made the cut.
Yeah.
But this is my favorite Batman, like Bruce Wayne, or not Bruce Wayne, Thomas Wayne. He's my favorite Batman, Flashpoint Batman. Always he's basically Punisher wearing a bat suit.
Yeah, he
And
is.
I love Punisher. He's like one of my
Yeah.
top 3 favorite heroes. I love Punisher. So this has always been my favorite Batman. The Batman who actually kills the bad guys and saves people's lives by not letting them kill people in the future. That's a real hero.
Get out of Arkham and come back and kill again.
Yeah.
Now, what
exactly.
about I never even heard of this character before. Are you guys
I've
familiar?
heard of him. I can't believe they did a statue of him though. That's crazy.
No, I've
I
never.
don't know who this is.
Nope.
Talk about like a D-list character. But hey, it's good that they're doing them and trying something new. I mean, we saw like what 3 new Batmans, so it's good that they're doing something new.
I thought it was Iron Man with a cape.
It looks like
I don't know
Iron
the
Man
character at all.
Pink
I mean,
had, like a
Al,
love
do you
child.
know this character?
I have no idea who this is. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the character, but I mean, I guess you can buy him if you decide. Do you think they'll do like a package deal, maybe him and Batman together, or they'll just all sell them individually? Probably on individually.
If they sell that Batman by itself, I might actually buy it because I know I only do one iteration of each character, and I have Justice Buster, but that's Bruce Wayne. This is Thomas Wayne. It's a different person.
So there goes Marcos there telling us you can't show guns per Warner Brothers DC
Exactly.
license. Yeah.
Lame.
Yep.
Fucking lame. And that's why all of our kids are pussies. Well, to be fair, that's one reason. There's many.
Oh,
All right,
it's
so-
up. Everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah, everybody gets a trophy for trying. Oh, 28th
Everybody
place,
gets-
here's your trophy.
There, we don't keep score anymore.
So
Everybody's
then
a
why
winner.
try if you're going to get the same reward as first place?
Everybody's a
Why
winner.
bother trying?
Is there anybody in the comments that has any comments on the Batman?
Yeah,
side?
I've been posting up all the comments, anything. Yeah, everyone's liking this. Some people, everyone's really liking that Flashpoint Batman.
I've seen somewhere that is having financial trouble. It's because the decisions like no guns, which goes against the nature of their character and audience expectations.
Warner Brothers is no different than Disney. Go woke, go broke. That's really what you could sum up all their money troubles for. Because before they went woke and before Endgame, they were making money hand over fist. Then they decided to go woke, and now they're going broke. It's as easy as that.
All right, moving on. That's all the Batman stuff. Did we got any Harry Potter fans? I don't know if anybody likes Harry Potter. I know my wife's really into Harry Potter.
I like Emma Watson. Does that count?
Yeah,
Well, that's part of it.
I really like Emma Watson. Does
put
that
her on the
count?
casting couch. No, I'm just kidding.
I have put her on the casting,
Well, she's old enough now.
but I have no faith in any of those voters.
Critical, you made it so much worse when you said that. She's old enough now.
We have an age limit here.
Enough in Harry Potter.
We have an age limit.
That's right. All right, Harry Potter, the figure collection. So I guess they look like maybe some 1/6 down there at the bottom. I could be wrong with the scale. I apologize if I am. I'm not familiar with these characters. I don't know too much about them. I don't know the taller character back there. I think.
That's Dobby.
Okay. What scale is that, you think?
I think that's a 1-to-1 scale. If it's kind of similar to that Grogu. Dobby's a little bit bigger, but looks about 1-to-1.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I mean, his eyes and face look crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good likeness from the character in the movie.
Yeah, this is great
Again,
work.
Prime 1, the detail's going to be there. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
I must have missed this one. So Prime One announced this in their previous
Mhm.
Santa show
No,
or whatever they had.
This was
Yeah.
the one that just passed. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You can even see the little hairs in his ears.
Hairs in his
Yeah,
ear.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Chin
Chin hair.
hairs, Yeah.
In here.
Non-existent chin.
Yeah.
Nice. It got cool folds in his skin and stuff. It makes it look real good.
Yeah, for a Harry Potter fan, I'm sure they're gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
He needs to see my wife. Jeez.
Get
Adam,
those
how's your
nails
drink?
done.
Are you nursing it back to health?
It's actually done, Shane. Are you done yours?
I'm going to be. Why don't you go get another one, Adam?
because I'm trying to run a show, Shane. No, I got a little bit more. Yeah, this looks good. Feet look gnarly, crazy.
Got a little
For all
fungus
you
going
Harry
on there.
Potter fans, this is cool. You know, if you're
Wait,
into
so
it,
Prime One's doing 1/6 now too?
I guess so.
I guess. Yeah,
What?
this looks 1/6 to me. I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, you're probably right. That's
yeah.
and it looks like it's the first 3 movies, different
Oh,
versions
wow.
of it. So in the first 3 there.
What do you think about the likeness? It's a young version of him, but is that Harry?
I'm Harry
No.
Potter.
I mean, year 1 it was. It's pretty close to what he
You
was.
could tell what they're going for, but the likeness isn't there at all.
You don't think
In
the
my
likeness
opinion.
is there?
No. You take those glasses off and put different clothes on him, you'll never be able to tell that's supposed to be Harry Potter. It's the Mr. Magoo glasses that give it away.
Yeah, nice texture work on the clothes.
Mm.
Is that sculpted or is that all?
It looks all sculpted.
Yeah, that looks sculpted.
Oh wow, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this all looks sculpted.
I don't think we're the audience for this.
Nah, it's
This
all right.
is Queen Studios?
This is
I thought
Prime
it was
One.
Prime 1.
Prime 1.
Prime One, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. I'm surprised, because I didn't even know they were going into 1/6 line. It's crazy.
Oh, he said it's in our 1/6, not Prime 1.
Oh, not Prime One. I thought I saw this on Prime One's. So
Well, it
that's
even has
in
the
our
Prime 1
so would it-
logo on the picture. If you
Yeah,
go
it's
back.
on the logo.
It said
I thought
Prime
it was
1 on the
Prime
picture.
So
Yeah.
maybe they do a collaboration kind of like LBS and
Oh,
XM
okay,
did
yeah,
with,
because I see the Prime One logo right there. Maybe they're doing a collabo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is drunk on the show. Not Adam. He's only had one.
All right, so Batman versus Batman Who Laughs. What you guys think about this?
To me, when I see this, it's the 1/5 scale Hulk versus Wolverine by Sideshow. It's the exact same pose.
Yeah, it's right behind me.
I mean, exact same. I mean, it's right behind me too. It's the exact same pose. Wolverine moving and it just, yeah.
I don't
I don't
see
know.
that though when I think of this. I mean, the Wolverine. You're talking about the
Here it
Wolverine
is.
versus
when he's
Hulk.
jumping on Hulk.
He's on
right?
his shoulder. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's on Hawk's shoulder.
Hmm.
Even the right punch that Batman's throwing is just like the Hawk's.
Yeah, I think it's a great observation, Shane. I hadn't seen that, but now I can't unsee it.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah,
They usually are.
Let's see if we can get. Oh, here are the portraits.
really
You got a
zooms on-
couple- You got a couple different
His-
portraits. Swappable head parts. So you got the one where he's grinning or his teeth. And then you got another one with a little frown on there, and then you got another one like a rage portrait with some scratches going across his eye. So, and then you got these. I think these are for the deluxe. These are all the portraits that come with the deluxe. Because I don't think the normal, like the regular ones, come with the screaming one from the Batman Who Laughs. This looks crazy. This looks good too.
Adam, I sent a picture of that Wolverine one. If you want to put it up, put it up. If not, then whatever.
Okay, I'll throw it up in a second. And then you got the this is everything that comes with the deluxe. Screaming mouth, a couple different portraits for Batman. You know, if you're a Batman collector, you got a lot. You got a ton of options.
Oh yeah.
Don't you?
It looks good, great option, especially if you missed out like on that, like on their 1/3 scale Batman Who Laughs. I still feel like that piece has not been topped by any studio as far as like a Batman Who Laughs statue. It's still the best Prime
I
one.
hear a lot of people that like that statue, right? And I think it looks good. I'm just not a big fan of the character. I think I like this more compared to that though, because he's fighting Batman, right? He doesn't have those little weird minions at the bottom. I don't know. It's just weird for me to see the minions with the chains around them like they're little pets.
Yeah.
I like this more because it shows Batman like First off, the base is crazy. And it just shows Batman in the heat of battle, just fighting them. And this is quarter scale, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so this will be a nice size.
I just can't unsee the Hulk versus Wolverine. Like it's almost the exact same pose. It just
Yeah, right behind me.
Yeah, not something I'm picking up, but for Batman collectors, it looks cool. And like Al said, if you missed out on the Batman Who Laughs or other Batman Who Laughs pieces, this is a nice
Walton.
this is a nice addition. Here's the back here. Got
What's up, Walton? And go fuck yourself.
skeletons and bones and stuff like that. What is this coming out of his back?
Is that your slogan, Shane? Merry Christmas. Go fuck yourself.
Merry Christmas. Go fuck yourself.
Coming out of his back. I'm not sure about this. What is this?
Bone.
That's his spine.
Yeah, is that coming out of his back? I don't understand this part right here.
I think
but-
you got
Well,
this.
what's the front? Is something? Did he get impaled?
No, I think there's a lot of just skeleton parts, like he's breaking through.
Okay, so it's like
But it's
flying.
moving.
And they're flying all over
Yeah.
there.
Back.
Yeah, they attached it to his back. Okay.
Hmm.
It's a weird spot. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of his back. But yeah, he's just kind of breaking through a skeleton, looks like, or something.
Interesting.
Here's a close up of how this looks.
Like the portraits look good. Like I said, it's the pose. If you have or you own Wolverine versus the Hulk sideshow, you can't not see it. Like they almost copied it exactly.
Does anyone know if this is directly from like an art cover from a comic or anything of that sort?
It doesn't jump out at me right away. I was kind of looking through some things. I don't see this as a cover art or anything like that, but someone in the chat might be able to weigh in. But I've never run across this, and I still collect pretty heavily.
I don't do Batman comics, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, here we go.
Someone said, "See
Right
Batman Who Laughs #7."
Is it so? It's from that cover, is what he's saying? It's the cover. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a cover. Apparently, it's from a cover.
What this Batman suit
They're
looks
very smart. We got very smart viewers in the chat.
Yep.
This Batman suit looks phenomenal, man. Looks
Yeah,
really good.
again, Prime 1. Details always going to be there.
Yep.
But again, it's another fucking Batman statue. What is that? 4 new Batman statues in the last 3 weeks? Like,
Yeah.
when does it end?
Batman rules.
I know it sells. I get it. I can't figure out why it sells so well. Like, Batman's a cool character. I like Batman. I can't figure out what everyone's obsession is with Batman and why they think he's the best and he can beat everyone. I just don't see it.
A lot of times they might not be trying to get the same collector over and over again. They might just trying to capture new people that are coming into the hobby, and they're just like, hey, for the people that don't have a Batman or a Batman that laughs or both, you can get both in a Dio, you know?
And I know I shit on all the new Batman statues that come. I don't say they look bad. I admit that most of them look really good. I'm just tired of seeing Batman. But at the end of the day, if they are selling and it's making a lot of collectors happy, then I'm glad that they are making these statues for people. I'm tired of seeing a Batman every 3 days by a licensed company.
I think this base will look killer in person. There's something about this base that if I seen it in person,
See, I'm not a fan of it. Like the giant skull. What is that giant skull? Are there half giants in that?
That should
version
be
of
a
Batman?
Deathstroke base.
Remember, Shane, it doesn't always have to make sense. They're just following the source material from the comic. You know what
Remember, Adam, it does to me.
Shane,
If I'm buying it, it does to me.
I mean? All right, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it looks really cool, but I get that they're following the source material.
Speaking of Batman, that LBS Batman coming out looks fantastic.
It does look really good.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. I am not a fan of the unmasked portrait at all. Like, I mean, I think that's by
me
far
either.
the weakest point of that statue. But I would never display a Batman unmasked anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the masked portrait looks great.
Yeah.
And the rest of the statue looks great.
Hey guys, right now we got about 47 people watching or 45 people watching. If you guys can go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the
even if you
channel.
don't get it anyway.
And then also check out my man Top Gun Collector on his channel. He's got some good content over there too. We appreciate the support, guys.
Kevin, you complete me.
Always, Shane.
You complete me. I say that all the time. I got my kid saying that. My son, I grew up. He's like, oh, now I know. I'm like, no, knowing's half the battle. So now we say it all the time when someone says it.
These fingers look so creepy, man. They're like red, big, long, skinny fingers.
That's way too.
Skinny
That's
fingers.
like low hanging fruit. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yep.
All right, so with the deluxe, you get the 2 Batman headstands, Batman Who Laughs headstand, which is the bonus, and 1 additional Batman Who Laughs head part, which is part of the bonus. 3 swappable Batman heads and 2 swappable Batman Who Laughs head parts. Very nice. Statue size is approximately 26.4 inches. And it's selling for the regular price is going for $1,300. $1,300 directly from Prime One Studios. And then you got the deluxe going for $1,500. You guys feel like that's an appropriate that's not a bad price for 2 quarter scale statues, right?
Yeah, no, that's pretty well priced, I'd say.
It's pretty fair.
It's a little more than I think it should be. I think it should be about 13. But I know you're getting 2 quarter scale, but normally when you get 2 quarter scale in a Dio, it's normally cheaper. But for Prime One, that's a pretty good price because Prime One's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Yep. All right. We already talked about the thing, and that's all I got, guys. I mean, we're gonna try to keep it to a 2-hour show, only because it's the holiday weekend. Everybody's got to spend some time with their family, and I'm assuming you guys got stuff to do. So
I'm drunk now, so
Drinking and
He's doing exactly what he wants to do right now.
I'm gonna be a mess today.
That's okay. We're getting ready for the family.
Adam
We're
said,
getting right- we're
"That
getting-
like button, or I'll hunt you down."
I don't know how he's typing like using my name, but that's
Here
not,
is the real Adam. Oh yeah, how
You've
my
that is
hacked.
not me.
I hacked into your account, Adam.
You've
That's
been
what it
hacked.
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
Adam
clearly-
behind.
he's clearly got admin rights.
yeah, sure. No, I definitely
Backstage,
am.
Adam is like, "You
Only
listen to
Kevin
me.
does.
Do what I say. Do what I say. Do what I say, or else."
Nah, it was
Oh, yeah.
it was a good show. I appreciate you guys joining us today. You guys got anything else? I mean, that's all I got. I mean, the biggest thing this week was Prime One stuff, little some custom statue stuff, but I was trying to keep it to a 2-hour show. That's
Can't forget Leo.
Oh
Leo.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Leo was a big release. That's something I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to. I think
I got a question for the panel, and
I think a couple of us are getting that, right? Are you getting that, Al?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your question, Shane?
Go ahead, Shane.
What is your number one most anticipated piece to be released in 2024?
License or not?
One of each, if you want.
License or
Fuck
not?
one at a
Look at
time,
my
boys.
list.
Take it easy.
All right.
For me, it's got to be either 1/3 Zampo's Blade or that Red Sonja. I like both of them.
Okay.
To me, it's gonna
Sideshow.
be XM Galvatron, and not licensed is gonna be that Shuttle Tidarium by NYC.
Man, that's going to be nice. I can't wait to get that.
I'm trying to think what would be the
How about you,
best
Shane?
being released.
For me, for licensed, it's going to be PCS Devastator.
No, nice.
And I would have said LBS Voltron that I'm going to help Jay design, but I don't think that'll be out in 2024. I mean, I guess it could be. It depends when Jay gets the artist starting on it. Where right now we're just going back and forth with pictures and ideas. But yeah, I'd say PCS Devastator. And for custom, I would say Cobra Commander.
Nice.
There you go.
Wait, you said LBS Hulk. Is this another LBS Hulk?
I said LBS Hulk.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to say LBS.
Ah, shit. Here we go. This man has 1.5 beers. He's already fucked up.
What? Easy. What was I saying? I was saying LBS.
You were helping Jay
Said-
design.
you
LBS Voltron.
said Devastator.
Voltron, huh?
Yeah, LBS Voltron is going to be sick. But
Voltron's gonna be awesome.
it'll be out in 2024 or
Oh, wow.
released in pre-order.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hey guys, real quick, remember if you need any statues, go hit up my man at Collector Zone, Marcos. You can use the discount code. Who keeps
Nice.
taking down my discount code? Collector, you can use. Well, I guess you don't get the discount anymore.
And Shane no longer gets access.
So you can use the discount code TCT15, and that's for everybody. You guys can use that discount code to anything pre-order or in stock. You get 15% off. Yeah, I think my biggest anticipated custom piece is the medieval spawn
Nice.
that's coming. That I'm really looking forward to that.
More than Dan's Spawn?
Well, I don't think that's going to be done next year, is it?
I think
Yeah,
that'll release in 2024 for
It
sure.
will. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I think it might be like fourth quarter, but it'll come out in 2024.
Okay, yeah, that's
I think so.
I don't know then. That's so hard. The medieval spawn and then the regular Al Simmons spawn. That's kind of a toss up.
I think how much you'd look forward to it if it was 1/3.
License piece. I'm looking forward to completing the turtle line. So
Yeah.
Shredder is going to be coming, and then I got a couple other pieces from what's it called, Force Labs. I'm getting some stuff from them.
You fucking know it, Marcos.
They should be getting the they should be coming out with the. Oh no, that's NYC. NYC should be coming out with their Falcon pretty soon. Millennium
Yep.
Falcon
Yep.
should be going up for pre-order. So let's see what that looks like. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I got some other things in the pipeline. There's a lot of things that I got on pre-order. I'm trying to think of like what's the best.
While you're thinking, what about you, Al? What do you got? One custom and one license. I don't know if you do customs, but
Yeah, for customs, I'm gonna go with the 1/3 Spawn by Dan.
nice. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about it.
Yeah, and then as far as
Sure.
license goes, only thing I have is the PCS Shredder, and I have every LBS piece on pre-order right now. So I don't think that the Premier Hulk Edition has been released out yet in the wild yet. So I'm not sure, but I'm hoping either that one or Iron Man are, as of now, are my most anticipated. So but
I'll
we'll
tell
see.
you my most anticipated for everything, and I don't think this will come out next year either, but is that Terminator line from Prime One Studios. I got that on pre-order, but that's not going to come out next year. So
You know, just for being a bigger Spawn fan, I'm just gonna move you
Yeah,
up.
just shift him over. There you go.
oh, you're silly, Shane. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I was gonna get the third scale spawn piece, but it's just too big for me.
Oh, come on, man! I thought you were gonna grab it.
Right? That's what we said. He has lots of room. Look at that. Look at the room.
I do have lots of room, but I got all
A
quarter
shitload of
scale.
money.
I got all quarter scale spawn pieces coming in, so I want them to all match together. You know what I mean? When I display them together,
Mhm.
I don't want to have a third scale spawn and then like the rest of my spawn pieces be quarter scale. So I'm gonna go with the quarter scale. I like that.
When we went around and talked about does the size matter, didn't you say that you kind of mix scales? And now all of a sudden, I got to keep it 1/4.
No, I don't think I said that.
Adam. You're a
I don't think I said that at all.
hypocrite.
But anyway, guys, I think that was it. Is there anything else in the chat that?
Yeah. Walter says, Adam, it's an easy excuse. Just say you don't like the suit texture because it's not accurate to the early comics.
Which one is he talking about?
I don't know. I never know what. I can't keep up with Walton's hate. It's everywhere. It's all
What's the
encompassing.
excuse when you say the suit texture because it's not accurate to the early comics? I'm not sure which statue you're talking about, Walton. Oh, Spawn. No, I like everything about the statue. I just wanted a quarter scale to match with the rest of the other Spawn statues. So
But that one's coming out in 1/4 too, right? So are you?
yeah, it's coming out in quarter and 1/3. Yep.
It is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it does look great. Dan did a great job with it.
Yeah, I don't think you can go
the
wrong
one
either
third's gonna
way.
look a little more, like just because of the size.
The third scale is going to take up a ton of room. With that cape. The cape is going to be the thing that takes up a ton of room.
But a real Spawn fan would make room for it.
They would. They really would.
I guess they would, but not this.
Critical.
Spawn
What do you
fan.
think? Adam's Spawn is his favorite character, arguably, and he has room. He has a lot of Spawn statues coming, but we told him it's his favorite Spawn statue to get the 1/3 scale and have it a standalone instead of putting it with the other 1/4 scale Spawns that he has. What do you think?
Well, as you
biased
know,
opinion.
I'm a Wolverine fan. As you can see behind me, that top shelf is all Wolverine.
Good, he's
So,
Canadian.
I love the Canadians. So I think if you're a real fan of a character, they should have their own special place together. Some type of
You testify, Critical.
Sounds good.
I'm testifying. If you love a character, your character should have his own place.
Yeah,
in
have
your
a whole room
collection.
for him. Why don't I just make it an entire room?
It should be a
just for Spawn?
Spawn room. What you need them filthy aliens in there for? Get some Spawns up in your life.
All right.
Let me ask you a question, Adam.
I'm going
He
back
said
to
50 aliens. He said 50 aliens. He's gone.
Those, wow, and that's exactly how he is backstage, guys.
He said
Before
50
the-
aliens. He's making it fun of my babies. Hang on.
Oh,
There
my
you go.
lead.
Oh,
Wow.
oh,
Adam,
he's
let me
rough.
ask you: those alien statues behind you, are they 1/4 or 1/3?
Most of them are non-scale. The one right behind me is quarter.
But yet you have a Predator 1/3 that you display with your
Shane,
alien
listen,
statue.
you're not going to pressure me to get in a
not
1/3
pressuring you.
statue
I'm
that
just-
you're not buying. It's not happening.
Logically, having a conversation with
Relax. You had 2 beers. You're not convincing me of a 3rd scale statue.
what's that, Adam?
Oh,
Adam?
oh, Adam went up.
He got kicked out of his own show.
It's not happening.
Oh God!
Now we're kicking everybody off.
Everybody gets off the show. Agree with me, or you're gone.
Shane's gone. Now we're kicking everybody off. Why did you
Everybody-
kick K-Fed off?
I didn't kick him out. Hey, I got drinks backstage. I'll stay backstage. I don't give a shit.
All right, guys. So you can see that we are having some fun and kicking everybody off the show. But anyway, do you guys got anything else?
No, I think we've embarrassed ourselves enough for the day. So
I
we're
don't care.
solid.
I'm good.
I just want to wish everyone, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a good time with the
Yeah,
family.
likewise.
And
Yeah, we joke around a lot, but I really do want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to all the shows throughout the year. We do this even if we had one person watching. We do
Yep.
the show because we enjoy it and it's fun, but having you guys here, having you converse and take part of the show makes it 1,000 times better. So
By the
thank
way,
you to everyone and have a Merry
Shane
Christmas,
is the mom.
Happy New Year, and happy holidays. And stay safe
Shane's
with
the
all
mom.
your family.
Shane's the mom. I'm the dad. Just to let you
I'm
know.
the dad, obviously. Obviously, Adam.
Uh-oh. Another fight.
No,
I don't like when the parent, mom and dad fight. Mom
It's
and
all
daddy,
good. Shane's-
please stop
Shane's my boy.
fighting.
Shane's my
Please
boy.
stop fighting, mommy and daddy.
You see what Kevin said?
What did
I have
Kevin
two
say?
dads.
I have 2 dads. Hey, that's a new world, Kevin. That's a new world.
I
So-
don't like when the dads
2023.
fight.
I don't. I
Dads
never
and
do.
dads. Dads, please don't fight, dad.
Well, guys, I appreciate everybody coming on today. Go check out Top Gun Collector. Al's a great guy. I appreciate you
Man.
coming on today, Al.
yeah,
and,
thanks for the
dealing with
invite.
all of our shenanigans. Thanks
yeah, great
coming,
time.
And yeah, man. And tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh yeah, it's the at the Top Gun. Here, I'm gonna drop hopefully the link should work. Let me drop that real quick to the channel.
Yep. So you could follow him on Top Gun Collector. He's got a Facebook page too. Try to say that 10 times quick. Facebook page, and yeah, he's got some good content. Go check him out. Shane, any final words?
I just wanted to thank Al and Crit for coming on the show. And yeah, it's been
Yeah, man. Thanks for the
I'm a little
invite.
drunk, so it's been a lot of fun.
For sure. Yeah. Thanks for the invite, Shane.
Yeah. Critical.
I want to say thanks for the invite. It's always nice hanging out with you guys, and I just want to say everybody happy holidays. Spend time with your loved ones, and I hope Santa Claus is good to you, and I hope you're good to other people.
Like a Critical's eyes, you can tell you've been drinking. Keep them eyes open, Critical.
Keep
Kevin,
those glasses off, Critical.
Just a big shout out to the whole crew. Merry Christmas to everyone. I expect 2024 to be a huge year for collectors. So everything exciting to see coming up.
yeah. And guys, I appreciate you joining today. We had some fun with our Christmas hats. That was Shane's idea. I'm glad he actually had it. It was a fun idea. Like I said, I enjoyed having Top Gun Collector on here. By the way, I was the one who invited him on. Shane was the one. I asked Shane to invite you on, no matter what Shane says. But anyway,
You're such a liar. You're such a liar.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got, guys.
I do want to say one thing. I do want to say that I really enjoy doing this show. I'm on this show and Constructive Outrage, and I really enjoy doing the show. Kevin and Adam, every week we have fun. We have a great rapport. It's just a blast. I look forward to doing the shows. Just like Wednesday with Critical and Crippler and Rashid, we have a lot of fun. We just get stupid and it's just a lot of fun. So thank you guys for making the show fun, and I look forward to 2024. And we definitely need to get together in 2024.
Yeah, everybody's going to Collector Zone.
Exactly. July. What is that? July 11th or something?
Shane,
Apparently we're going to collect. You got to understand.
Shane travels across the world, everywhere. But when we asked him to go to Collector
yeah,
Zone,
I'm a real
I don't want to go to Collector Zone. I'm like, why?
Kevin's the one who's on a fucking business trip every second week.
Kevin is on a business trip every week. I don't even know what Kevin does.
Look at Kevin's tree compared to mine. You're going to tell me I have money to travel? Are you fucking kidding me? I barely have enough money to eat. I have to steal this alcohol.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching us here on the Collector's Table Live, where every collector has a seat. Thanks, guys.